Yeah, and then I'd be all paranoid.
Washington, D.C. is grappling with a significant increase in homelessness, with the 2024 point-in-time count revealing a 14% rise in the number of homeless individuals compared to 2023. While this represents a concerning trend, the district's homelessness levels remain lower than they were before the COVID-19 pandemic. A notable increase has been seen among families, whose homelessness rates rose by 39%, but are still down 30% from pre-pandemic levels. The city's Department of Human Services, DHS, is working on a multifaceted approach to address the crisis, including allocating millions toward programs like the Career Mobility Action Plan and expanding non-congregate housing for those who prefer more private accommodations. The district has invested $148 million in improving shelter facilities, including renovations to the federal city shelter, and $500,000 to train formerly homeless residents as case managers. These initiatives are part of a broader strategy to combat long-term homelessness by enhancing service delivery and increasing access to housing. Miriam's Kitchen plays a crucial role in addressing homelessness in Washington, D.C. Founded to provide meals and services to the city's homeless population, Miriam's Kitchen has expanded its efforts to include permanent supportive housing, which has a remarkable 92% success rate in helping individuals remain housed. They focus not only on meeting immediate needs like meals and social services, but also on advocating for long-term solutions such as housing first initiatives. The organization serves over 5,000 individuals annually, offering breakfast and dinner, alongside case management and mental health services, all while working to secure permanent housing for its guests. The kitchen operates on the principle that housing is the most effective solution to chronic homelessness. By providing dignified, nutritious meals and building trust with their guests, they create a supportive community that enables homeless individuals to rebuild their lives. This holistic approach allows Miriam's Kitchen to play a pivotal role in the city's larger fight against homelessness. Despite the significant challenges, DC continues to explore and implement innovative solutions to homelessness. Efforts like those at Miriam's Kitchen showcase how community-based organizations can complement government programs to help the city's most vulnerable residents find stability and dignity.
Hey, is that better? Can you hear me now? I was going to unmute and then I got stoned. Can you hear me? Skip, can you hear me, Skip? So, anyways, I went through that whole spiel, right? And I forgot to change my settings. Let me check it. Let me check it, man. Skip Shooter, man. Sorry, man. See, I'm all frazzled. My wife's got to go in and have that procedure tomorrow. They're doing the non-invasive. They don't have to crack her chest. They're drilling a hole and putting the valve in tomorrow. So I need a stress reliever, right? and I'm a huge advocate for the homeless. And this is what I want to focus on in the first part of my show, even though that you guys couldn't hear my whole fucking spiel I had laid out. But whatever, right? It's just whatever. So, anyways, man, the homeless need help. And I've got a couple videos that I put together. I'm putting together a mini series on the homeless. Because if I expire, maybe someday somebody will pick up my torch and travel with my torch down my path to end this. These people, most of these people, like I have a very good friend on YouTube. Her name is Snorkensass. She is one paycheck away, Skip Shooter, and you are exactly right. They are one paycheck away from being homeless. And I don't know what she would do. It's like Ron and Broke and all those people. They don't make a lot of money, and they are one paycheck away from living on the streets in an attempt. And there's families, man. Families are everywhere in the streets now. It's hard. I don't go into southeast DC much anymore because places like a fucking war zone, people. A war zone. And the cops don't even like going there. And it's bad, man. It's like a fucking war zone. If you don't have to go into the city of DC, don't, right? The Capitol and the Memorial and the White House and shit, that's all tourist section, right? That's not too bad. There is still homeless there. There's a whole homeless city that looks at the monument. It's crazy. There's got to be at least 100 tents out there, man. I've been there many times over the years, especially was a young sailor with 2 kids and a wife. Yeah. The city of DC sucks, man. It really does. It's horrible. It's absolutely. I have never seen anything that horrible in all my life, man. And since I'm retired, I have nothing better to do with my time. I don't want to sit here and fucking watch YouTube all day. So I want to advocate. I want to be an advocate for the homeless. I want to be their voice because they can't be their voice. The only homeless guy I know that's online that has a voice, and that's Steve, and he lives in Spain. So, oh yeah, I'm always happy to come back to Hyattsville. Let me tell you. So I have some videos that I want to play, and then we're going to have a special guest, right? And I'm going to play one more video, and then we'll have the guest, and then I'll chat and give some updates and shit like that. What's going on tomorrow and what I'm going to be doing for the next couple weeks. I have it planned out while my wife's recovering, and I have to stay out in the man cave, right? Because I smoke pot, whatever. So, but I'm going to play another video. Please try to get boring. But I do want you to think about this, and I want you to think about who you can help. And, if you see somebody that's just plain fucking hungry and sitting in the streets, I realize that you guys may figure that they're all cracked out, messed out, fentanyled out. They're on crocodile. There's so many fucking new drugs now. It is so hard. So hard. And they're eating people's skins off, man. But anyways, I'm going to play this next video. And, these are my own creations. Some of the video is mine that I put in there. Other video was given to me. So it's a collaboration of everything, man. So these are I wrote both songs to the next video in the studio. So enjoy, and I'll be right back after this short video.
In the empty streets of silence, folks are losing track of time. Homeless souls are wandering, looking for a sign. Drugs flow like a river in a town that's lost its way. Justice blind, a deafening night at the break of day. Old Joe sleeps on concrete, dreams of days gone by. While the needle's kiss, it lingers under the blackened sky. Broken promises from leaders who just turn and walk away. In the land of the free, it feels like freedom fades to gray. Oh, the nights are getting longer and the streets get colder still. Homes built out of cardboard, dreams that never will. A cry for help unanswered from those who steal the light. America, where'd you go this blind-eyed night? Down at the shelter's doorstep, there's a mother with her child. No place to call a haven, the city's running wild. Pillars of this nation crumbling to the ground. Every promise made is turned to an empty sound. Through the fog of desperation, voices echo soft and low, as the judges and the lawmakers ignore the seeds they sow. A nation split asunder from the ones who turn away. The fight for hope continues in the battle for a brighter day. Oh, the nights are getting longer and the streets get colder still. Homes built out of cardboard, dreams that never will. A cry for help unanswered from those who steal the light. America, where'd you go in this blind-eyed night? Down at the shelter's doorstep, there's a mother with her child. No place to call a haven, the city's running wild. A cry for help unanswered from those who steal the light. America, where'd you go in this blind-eyed night, night, night? City streets, empty nights, hearts aching in the lights. Cardboard beds, dreams are cold, stories left untold. Faces pass, hurry by, leave their homes under sky. No more falling through the cracks, we can take it back. We can change, we can grow, find the love, let it show. In a world that we build, hope fulfilled. Hands reach out, bridges form, light the fire, keep us warm. One by one heal the night, join together in the fight. No more whispers, silent tears, breaking through all the fears. Steps we take change, we can grow. Find the love, let it show. In a world that we build, hope fulfilled. Faces pass, hurry by, leave their homes under sky. No more falling through the cracks, we can take it back. We can change, we can grow. Find the love, let it show. In a world that we build, hope fulfilled. Hands reach out, bridges form. Light the fire, keep us warm. One by one heal the night. Join together in the fight.
So that was a video I put together. I have more. That's part of my mini-series. It was part 2. I played part 1 with the news. So thank you, Pat. Thank you, Pat Pfeiffer. Welcome in. So I have a guest speaker, right? That this is part 3, and I have not released this yet. So I decided to do a live with my guest speaker, and he would like to talk to you about the homeless situation, what's going on, and the goals to solve this. And so I did a sat link up with him, and so I'm going to introduce him. His name is Bob, right? Bob. And what's up, JM? How are you doing? Wait a minute. Do you have a wrench? No, you don't have a wrench. 1 second, JM. Man. I want nobody to time you out, man. Give me a quick second here. Oh, there you are. There you go, buddy. Now nobody can time you out except for me. And I won't do that. I'm sorry, man. I watched your stream. I like the information that you put out. I liked the stream the other day that you had with Fusion and Filthy. I thought that was pretty good. Looking, Fusion's been rocking it. And some of the shit that I heard that I was watching today is insane, man. That guy is insane. You know, he needs severe mental health. Severe. But it's just like, wow. The some of the shit that comes out of his mouth is just beyond me, man. I have no words, none. And then I was on Louisiana High Rise. I like to go to her show in the morning. It's relaxing. It's like my cup of coffee to start my day, man. I'm serious. I like Louisiana High Rise. I really do. But I do watch you guys. I like you guys. I think that the information that you guys put out is awesome. And yeah, I just, wow, they just let anybody on YouTube, man. But that's neither here nor there. But anyways, as I said, I'm retired. Instead of spending all my day either playing in the garden, right, or sitting here twiddling my thumbs, or spend my day on YouTube all day, which I could never do. I go on YouTube maybe for a couple hours in the morning, maybe for a couple hours when I get home. You know, that's about it. But anyways, oh, look, we have a co-host, man. We have a popper in StreamYards. The one, the only, the great Broke Fishing.
And you're
Well,
blowing too much smoke, Z.
hey, so, bro, you just came
What
up
what is
when I was
this
going to.
about gardening or YouTubing? What am
Well,
I
well,
hearing?
I said instead of sitting at home gardening and YouTubing, right, and just being a lazy, no good for nothing bum, because I'm retired, right? Why not go advocate for something that be a voice for people that have no voice?
Okay, so instead of sitting at home being a no good lazy bum, you're gonna go outside and be a no good off the property and be a no good lazy bum.
Exactly.
Okay, I got it. I
Is what?
miss you, bro. I miss you, bro.
Yeah. Hey,
How's Mrs. Z?
Mrs. Z, I'll go over after the guest speaker. We have a guest speaker, bro.
Uh-oh.
I did a set uplink with him. His name is Bob.
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 Well, I didn't interrupt something here, did I?
Well, yeah, well, the first part of the stream was about homelessness, the homelessness news. But you're welcome to stay. And I'm just going to do no, this is a recording that I did earlier.
Oh, okay. It's a recording of your guest.
It's a recording of my guest that I had earlier, yes. And his name is Bob.
Bob.
I would like to know the truth about Springfield, Ohio, like someone who knows for sure what's up with the Haitians. Well, tell you,
Well,
man, they're releasing people everywhere, man. They're just they're like flooding the states, dude.
what I'm
I'm not
hearing is
sure.
it's not necessarily what's being said in the news. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, but you know, it's like Anthony Aguero, right? He covers south of the border, but he reports shit that the news would never report, right? He reports these guys. There's a gate where Trump built the wall, right? But there's a gate there that's wide open, and these people come in lines, broke through this fucking
I
gate,
know
right?
it's in Arizona.
It's in Arizona, it's in California, it's in New Mexico, it's in Texas, it's everywhere, broke. It's not just in one
I
place,
know
it's everywhere.
I watched the same guy. Isn't that hilarious? For some reason we never talked about that and we both watched the same guy driving the border fence.
Yeah, it's mean. I you know, Trump said that in his debate that the you know it's not the first time he said that they're eating pets, but I wouldn't put it past him. If I'm sorry, some of the American homeless have lost their
Oh,
cats. Cats too.
uh, uh, and we are talking about, I'm not trying to be anything, but we are talking about Haitians. Has anybody looked at how deforested and how poor Haiti is?
Oh,
And
Haiti's very poor.
Haiti's one of the worst places. They're worse off than some of the African countries.
Yeah, they're very soft and well, South America is bad. There's parts of South America that are bad. South Africa is fucking horrific. Um, Kenya is bad. You go into like Ghana, Ghana is just like trash. The Congo part, they're wiping out the rainforest, right? And
Oh,
and
and let's not forget that all the conflicts going on in all those places right now over in Africa that they're
oh
not talking about.
oh no, they you think that American police or American justice system's bad? Go to South Africa. I know my wife's from there. I met her in South Africa. I am telling you right now, without one doubt in my mind, that a cop will fucking shoot you in South Africa for flipping them off and leave you laying in the dirt for 7 hours. And if people try to touch it, well, they're going to end up laying next to that person. It is lawless. And if you don't have money and you don't have a way to pay these fucking cops off and go to court there, it's not like American courts, man. You look at like Judge Fleischer's court, right? It's nothing like that. These people take money, right? You got to have money, bro. Cape Town's real bad.
I have some friends from Africa. They're like over there. It's like Germany was during the occupation. They yell halt, you better drop to the ground and not move. That's the way
They tell you to get down on the ground,
and
they'll
they're pointing an AK at you,
and they will shoot you. No qualms or quarrels. You are nothing to those cops. Nothing to those police people. And I'm telling you, if you want to see bad police, go to South Africa. Go to Venezuela. Go to Haiti. Go to any of these places, man. What's up, Nudie? Oh, Nudie's in here. I love Nudie. Nudie. Yes, you're right. They take. Go ahead, bro.
I got caught doing 120 and it cost me $1,000. That was without.
They'd probably shoot out your fucking tires and then shoot you.
Oh, they see the money going down the road.
They take money here too. It's just not as up front, evening, folks. What's up, Nudie, man? So, anyways, Broke, before I forget, I want my guest speaker, right? So, after my guest speaker, then I'll open up your son. So I'm gonna.
You're freezing up, Z. Z glitched.
I'm not cold though. Am I frozen?
You froze.
Am I like frozen fit?
No, you were doing that circle thing. You literally, it was like you took a picture and all we seen was a picture.
Yeah.
You weren't even talking.
Did I look good? I didn't look goofy, did I?
No, you don't have giant ears.
All right. So, anyways, without further ado, this is Bob. This is a 4-minute and 27-second speech that he would like to make. So, Bob, I uplinked to earlier, Broke Fishing. And are you ready for Bob?
Yes, I'm ready for Bob. I'm going to mute Bob.
Okay. Peace speech on homelessness, drug use, and tent living in America. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for being here today. I want to talk to you about an issue that affects millions of people across America, homelessness. You've probably seen it in your city or on the news, but it's something that's easy to overlook if you're not living through it. Today, I want to help you understand what it's really like and what we can do to fix it. Imagine for a moment living in a tent, not for a weekend camping trip, but for months or even years. Imagine trying to raise your kids there. You have no electricity, no running water, no bathroom. Every day you have to figure out how to stay warm, how to feed your family, and where to go to the bathroom. And when it rains or snows, it's even worse. This is the daily life for many people across the country. One of the biggest problems homeless people face is finding a job. It's not that they don't want to work, most of them do. But think about it. Would you hire someone who can't take a shower? Someone who doesn't have clean clothes or an address to put on their application? It's really hard for people to get hired when they're homeless, even if they're trying their hardest to get back on their feet. Another major issue tied to homelessness is drug use. When you're living on the streets, it's hard to stay away from drugs. Many people start using drugs to escape the pain and hopelessness of their situation. And once they start using, it's hard to stop. Drugs become a way to cope, but they also make it even harder for people to find a job or a place to live. This crisis is especially tough on families. Imagine being a kid growing up in a tent. You don't have a place to do homework, no bed to sleep in, and you're constantly moving from place to place. These kids are missing out on their childhood because of circumstances beyond their control. It's heartbreaking, and it's happening all across the country. Now, the good news is that the U.S. government is trying to help. They've created programs like the All-In Federal Strategic Plan to prevent and end homelessness. This plan is working to reduce homelessness by 25% by 2025. That's a big goal, but it's a step in the right direction. The plan focuses on finding more affordable housing, giving people access to mental health care and addiction treatment, and making sure there are enough shelters for people who need them. Another important program is HUD's Homeless Assistance Grants. These grants help fund shelters and programs that give homeless people a place to stay and get the help they need. But while these programs are a good start, they're not enough by themselves. Homelessness is a complicated problem that needs more than just shelters. People need jobs, affordable housing, mental health support, and help with addiction. Without these things, many homeless people will stay stuck in the cycle of homelessness. So what can we do? First, we need to make sure that more affordable housing is available. Rents in many cities have gone through the roof, making it impossible for many people to afford a place to live. Building more affordable housing would give people a chance to get off the streets and into a stable environment. Second, we need to support programs that help people get clean and stay clean. Drug addiction is a huge barrier for many homeless people, and it's something that can't be ignored. Treatment programs that are affordable and accessible can help people break free from addiction and start rebuilding their lives. Third, we need to make sure that homeless people can get job training and employment opportunities. This could mean working with local businesses to create programs that train and hire homeless individuals, giving them the skills they need to find and keep a job. When people have a stable income, they're able to take that first step towards getting off the streets. Finally, it's important for all of us to remember that homeless people are just like us. They're not lazy or irresponsible. Many of them have just had bad luck, whether it's losing a job, getting sick, or dealing with a family crisis. They deserve our help and compassion, not our judgment. The government is working on a plan to fix this, but it won't work unless we all take part. We need to support programs that offer real solutions and push for changes that will make a lasting difference. It's time to stop looking away from the problem and start working together to solve it, because everyone deserves a place to call home. Thank you.
So there was Bob. I hooked up with him earlier today. I thought it was a decent speech. What do you think, bro?
Yeah, he brings up a lot of good points. Especially about the rents. Rents have gone outrageous when they didn't need to be. It's just outrageous.
So anyways, that was part 3 of the miniseries. There'll be 10 episodes in total. I'm making them short little clips. And then once I'm all done, I'll sew it all together and I'll just make one long series out of it now. But
or put them all in a playlist so people can play the playlist.
Yep,
and
I can
arrange
do
it one.
Do you know that's more better, bro?
Broke had a good idea.
That's actually a good idea. Hey, I'm writing that bitch down on the calendar, man.
Wait a minute. I gotta mark the calendar. Let me get my pen. Broke was right.
Holy shit!
I heard Z say Broke was right. I gotta write this.
Wow. Wait, I gotta put that on my calendar. Wait, I got my phone, man.
4:58 on the 9/18.
See what happens? I've been all distressed and all traumatized and everything else, right? And fucking broke. Of all people said, hey, Z, why don't you do this? And it was a great idea. Damn, broke.
Okay, I got it. 4:58 p.m. Pacific on the 18th. Z said Broke is right.
That's right, man. I did say Broke is correct, man.
Oh my God. What'd you do with Z?
See?
No.
It's the weed, man. It's the weed.
I'll actually might when I'm like in between my what's going on here. I'll probably go over and
Oh,
play
hey,
editor.
Judge Fleischer, if you're in here, just ignore that part.
Which
Yeah,
part?
I'm retired of the weed part because it's illegal in Texas.
Oh well, he's not that stuck up. He
Bob
knows it's
wants
legal
to
there
solve
and here and
cancer
just
with
about
Band-Aids.
everywhere else.
While Band-Aids are helpful to stop bleeding, to solve the homeless, we must get to the root. The root is dependency on the system. You're right, man. You're right. Hey, Nudie, do you want to come up, man? I'll drop the link for you if you want to come up. Hey, bro. So
Yeah,
before I do that,
I
Nudie.
got it.
So before I do that, let me give an update real quick.
Update.
Is she goes in tomorrow. She has to put in with that non-invasive surgery.
Less
Basically,
evasive. No surgery is non-invasive. Less
well,
evasive.
they said that she'll be up and walking around within, I don't know, 15, 20 days, man, because she's fucking elderly like me, right? So it'll take her a while to fucking get her old stiff joints moving. Even though that she chased me today was pretty funny, man.
She chased you? Hey,
Yeah, she had a rolling pin in her hand too.
this is feeling better. Cool.
I was picking on her, right? And I'm going, it's all right, half man, it's all right. Walk on the walker, it's all right. I'd done that before, right? She had the rolling pin off the counter, right? And she let go of the walker, and all of a sudden I was running for the door, man. I knew what was coming. I'm hauling ass, and all I heard was swing.
Hey, at least it wasn't those magical shoes like our parents had back in the day.
My mother would have clocked me with a shoe, man.
Oh, my mom could make that shoe turn a corner at the end of the hallway. I never could figure that shit out. Magical
Oh yeah.
shoes.
I looked at my mother when I was like, I don't know, I had to be like 13 or 14 years old. And I looked at her, and back in those days, you did not swear, right? It was all like, my three sons type shit, right?
Yeah,
And
I've been bounced off the floor by my grandmother for saying a bad word.
I looked at my mother and I said, you're just a stupid bitch, right? And I started walking out the door. All of a sudden, I heard it clocked me right in the back of the head, man. Knocked my ass out, dude. She took me down with one shot, bro.
Hey, we've all of us, my generation and older, we all got the shoe. My mom, I don't know, like Eddie Murphy used to say, I swear the shoe would reappear in her hand after it
but
hit.
but see, my father, he was very strict, and he had a panel that he bored holes in, right?
Oh, the board of understanding. I know that
Yes.
one.
So one day I thought I'd be a smart ass. I'm stuffing magazines down my ass, right? Because he's gonna fucking spank me with the panel, right? So I figured I'd put magazine. He turned out the magazines, and see, before it didn't have holes in the board, right? But he figured it out that's less wind resistant, right? Going through the holes, and you
It's
can
more.
get a better whack.
Is it less wind resistance or more sting? I never did figure that out. I think it's a
Hey,
combination of both. Did you have to drill your own holes?
oh no, he did it. He
Oh
surprised me
no,
with it.
my dad, the sergeant, the master sergeant. If I was gonna get swats, I had to drill the hole and sand the board in front of him. The anticipation on, oh, this is gonna hurt because you just put another hole in it.
Well,
And he looked
my
like
father
it
was
looked
strict.
like a cricket bat without the bend at the end.
You know,
Doing.
it was like living in corporal punishment, man. Because he used to make me sit in the corner. I remember as a kid, right, and hold books on each side of my hands, right? And just stand in the corner with books on my hands. It's like and today you go to jail for that shit.
I know. Hey, Pat, did you make the mistake of getting too thin of a willow switch and finding out that was a bad choice because they actually sting more?
Oh no,
If I had to go get my own switch, I came home with the board.
my father never used a switch. He used either the paddle or a razor strap. And for people who don't know what a razor strap is, it's from the old barber shops, right? It's where they used to
still
shave
have
you
them.
with straight razors. Well, how many people get shaved with a straight razor anymore, broke?
From what I hear, lots. They still train that in barber college. You know, you got to go there for 4 years minimum.
Well, no, because now you're a salon technician.
No, I got 2 buddies that went to barber school, just like a few years ago.
Oh, sorry. And see, when you be out for a while, need to wake up for a bit. First, just got up for taking a nap and happened to flip to live. I should be functional in like 20 minutes. Yeah, it usually takes me longer than that, man. Maybe like days and months and weeks and years, man, before I'm functional. Hey, broke, am I functional?
Well, you're up here and you're talking. What number bag are we on? How many bags you smoked today? 1, half?
Oh wait.
Oh, a quarter of a jar. You're just on the edge of functional.
It's a full jar.
Yeah, but how much out of the jar? Did you have to
I
jar?
already killed a jar.
Oh, okay. So you're barely on the edge of functional.
Right. So this is the second jar. And this is AK-47, cherry pie, and Gorilla Glue in.
It's a 47 pie.
It's 47 pie glue. Right? And so I layered it, broke. I layered it. So it's got
you know what we call that?
An ounce of cherry pie and an ounce of fucking AK-47 on top.
Just ignore this, Judge, if you're here. But see this? Do you know what this is?
Looks like weed.
Do you know what kind it is? You got 47 cherry pie. I got who the fuck knows because there's like 6 different kinds in here. I put it in a giant bag. I give it a once through. I dump it all in a giant bag. I give it a once through and then put it in jars.
So on my cherry pie, I ended up dried, completely dried, ready to smoke. It shrank down. And plus I started to plant. So I got 2.5 ounces off the cherry pie.
Oh, that's truly your first time. I won't flick you.
That's my first time with autos. Because last year I got nearly
autos don't produce a lot. I've noticed. I don't know what it is, but
the AK-47 gave me 6 ounces, and the Gorilla Glue only gave me 2 ounces. But I still had my 3 girls out back. And what happened is, I'm sad, broke. I had to actually hang one of the arms of the girls, man. It broke.
You broke it?
No, it broke.
You broke it.
No, I did not. The top bud on it was so heavy that it broke the branch. When I'm telling you, the crowns are like this tall and about
and that's that really good stuff. We already told you to watch for the branches, so I'm blaming it on you.
Well, there's
you
White
could have
Widow.
tied it to the main stalk.
It was on the ground broke. It broke the branch
before
right off the plant.
before that ever happened, you could have tied the branch to
I
the main
did tie
stalk.
it to it. I tied one of the branches, branches,
One.
it broke, but I'm telling you, broke, man, this weed's fucking heavy. It broke. I couldn't believe.
Uh,
Oh, ice cream cake gives an awesome yield. I don't mind ice cream cake. Oh, and guess what I got seeds for, broke?
weed.
Unicorn poop. I have unicorn poop seeds. Timu Tommy John gave me some.
Oh, really? You got to watch that shit. You might grow a horn. You never know
Yeah.
what Timu Tommy's done to that shit.
That's right, man. So, oh, by the way, join Timu Tommy Chong. Look him up on TikTok. He's on TikTok now. Timu Tommy is.
Well, I'm not on TikTok. That's like that Chinese stuff that wants too much, wants too many, too many sites want permission into what's in my computer for me to join TikTok.
I am a Timu Circle member, bro.
That's got nothing to do with TikTok.
The Chinese slave kids that are chained to the desk making my product get an extra bowl of rice because I am a Timu exclusive Circle member.
Yeah, I still got something I want to see if you can find it on Timu, but we'll have to talk later offline.
Hey, it'll be Timu-tastic.
Oh my God, Timu Tommy's wearing off on you.
I know, man. Well, I've been smoking some of his weed too. So, anyways, let's see. We did the homeless, right? We those guys are out of the way now.
Gave an update about Sis was in a good enough
Right.
mood to chase you and
Oh,
toss.
what am I doing? That's the last part of this, bro. What am I doing? Would you like to know what I'm doing, bro?
Hiding.
I'm hiding from the rolling pin. That's true. I sit out here. It's just me, the bird, and the dog. Because she won't come. She's not strong enough to come out here, right? She can't make it this far. And plus, they said until she has surgery on her valve, not to get up and be motivated. But after the valves slammed in there, right? I told her, I said, we're not going to play this slough stuff, man. I said, I'm not going to sit here and hold your hand, feel sorry for you once you get the valve slammed in there. The doctor said that 2 days after the valves,
you gotta get. I don't
you
care.
got it. You gotta pump it, man. You gotta pump your heart.
You gotta give her some time before you get her to get her heartbeat way up. You gotta give some time. Yes, movement is good and all that's good, but you don't need to go straight to raised, elevated heartbeat. Gradually work into
strap her to the treadmill.
And that's really gonna work. She's got a rolling pin, dude. How are you going to get within arm's reach to strap her to the fucking treadmill?
That's a good point, bro.
I know what them rolling pins are about.
No. See, I hired that nurse for 3 weeks, right? That was a mistake. That bitch don't like me at all. She looks at me and she just makes a face at me and I'll go, well, I love you too, bitch. Hey, she yelled at me, broke.
What'd she yell this time?
Oh, it's still on the weed thing.
When she's still standing downwind, smoking a cigarette, nicotine,
and that bitch is out there
and bitching at you about
smoking
weed.
cigarettes, right? And I'm looking at
how many cigarette breaks does she take while she's working for you?
4.
No, that's not bad.
Well, I give it. Plus, it's not really a break because the bitch just sit. My wife's sleeping, and the bitch just sits there looking through fucking magazines. Because she's there. She does, and I did hire her to do the housework, man. I said, do my daughter's fucking house. I said, I'm paying you enough. You're going to fucking do some work.
Oh, there's what the problem is.
She don't like me, bro.
You want the nurse to act like a domestic.
That's right. You're
Okay.
invading my space,
Now,
and you're
now
yelling
we're
at
to the
me
root.
because
Now,
I'm smoking
now
weed.
we're
Your
now we're
your
to the
bitch ass
root
is
of
going to
now
somewhere.
we're to the root of the problem there, bro. You're trying you made the that's hilarious. Yeah,
Hey,
hey,
for
hey,
what I'm
hey,
paying this chick,
can
man,
I ask a
this chick
question without
should be
getting in too
wiping
much
my
trouble?
ass, broke.
Can I ask a question without getting in too much trouble? Even though I'm
Sure.
already in trouble for suggesting it. How's that animation I suggested coming along?
um, I don't remember.
Good. I might have got out of trouble saved by Z's crappy memory.
Wait a minute. Oh, what did you recommend, man? You recommended something.
Here, I'll just say 2 words and it should remind you. Nurse Ratchet, cigarette.
Oh no, I'm not going to do that. That bitch isn't worth my time. As much as I pay her, that bitch
Oh,
should be my
man.
personal ass wiper, man. I'm telling you. That's expensive, broke. I seen the bill and I was like, Fred Sanford, I'm coming to see you. I'm coming. And then I
Hey,
realized,
hey.
well, she ain't
Well,
through yet, man. I gotta
Pat's
wait.
got Pat's got a good point. If she wasn't a strict nurse, she would be bitching because he wasn't strict enough and doing her nursing job enough. She's not there to like you, bro.
Oh, she don't like me at all.
Oh well.
Zero. Well, what ruined it was, right, is me. I'm Mr. Friendly, right?
Oh yeah, you're Mr. Frony. Oh my
I
god.
am Mr.
Hey,
Friendly. I
Pat,
am very
would you
outgoing.
fire up
I,
the air compressor, Pat? The shit's getting deep. I have to put the
you
hard
know,
hat
I
on.
am Mr. Outgoing. I am Mr. Pizzazz, Mr. Friendly guy.
This.
You see
Oh
me
my
walking down the
god.
street, I'm just all happy and wonderful and just Mr.
Oh,
Friendly, right?
dude. You remember who you're talking to, right?
So,
Mr.
so
Friendly.
I walked up
Start
to
the
the
air
nurse.
compressor. The shit's getting deep, Mr.
So,
Friendly. Oh my
so I
god.
walked up to the nurse, right? And me being my friendly, loving self, right? Full of happiness and joy and glee and shit like that, right? So I walked up to her and I said, "Hey, man, guess what? How you doing?" And she's just like, "Yeah, what do you want, man?" I said, "Hey, I just rolled a joint. You want to smoke a joint with me?" And she went, "Oh, you're one of those people." I went, "Oh, oh, it sounds like Donkey Kong, bitch." I said, "What do you mean I'm one of those people?" "Oh, you're an old pothead. You're a boomer pothead." I
You
went,
started smoking recently. What the hell are they calling you an old pothead
so,
for? You may be
so,
old in a pothead, but you're not an old pothead.
so,
I'm more of an
so,
old pothead than you are.
so, what did I do, broke? I did what Z would do. You know what Z did? I stuffed the joint in my mouth. I fired that bitch up, and I went right in her face, man.
Hell, you did a broke. Okay, cool.
And I said, "There, yes, I am a boomer fucking pothead." I said, and then she took a puff off her cigarette. I was like gagging it because I can't stand tobacco.
And she blew that in your face. So you guys are having the cloud war. Okay.
Oh yeah. So she outstank me though, man, because she stank. I it's something about stale cigarette smoke fucking drives me fucking bonkers in the brain.
Dude, I smoke cigarettes and I can't stand the smell of stale cigarette smoke on, you know.
But you
I have
know,
a fan. I make sure I have a fan going and the door open if I'm
but see,
standing inside it when it's raining.
pot's
Yeah.
more better though, bro.
You're preaching to the choir, bro. I've been
So
smoking since I was 14, and I'm not going to stop till I'm 6 feet under.
that's right. Smoke
No,
wars. That's how
actually,
you
I'm
get
not.
so quick.
I'm not going 6 feet under. I've
See this,
decided
bro?
that a long
See what
time ago.
Nudie said? Smoke wars. That's how to do foreplay.
That's what I called it. You're having smoke wars. I see.
And I'm telling you, broke right now, man, she just does not like me. And because you know me and my loving, natural, loving self, right? I seen her outside today, right? And I'm just standing outside and I'm checking out the garden and shit, and I'm getting ready to harvest some of my tomatoes and that. I grew these big ass black tomatoes. And she says, don't you have anything better to do? I said, yeah. I could tell your ugly ass to get the fuck out of here.
You're in
She
your
didn't-
garden checking your your tomato plants, and she tells you, "Don't you have anything better to do?" I'd have
Yeah,
told her,
because she
"Yeah,
says you don't do any work around here at all.
I don't
I
have
said I
to."
do too. I clean the bird and the dog. Well, the dog really doesn't need to be cleaned because I vac the dog. Scooby has really long hair, right? So
Does
the
he
vac.
look at you sideways when you're vacuuming him? And how long
No,
have you been
he.
vacuuming him?
Oh, since he was a puppy.
Oh, okay. So it's just normal to him. He probably doesn't
Yeah,
look
it's a
like
dust
yo,
buster,
bro.
right? And do you know how much hair you can get off with a fucking dust buster?
Yes, I
That's
do.
for the fine particles there.
I used to have a wolf dog, dude. He had like 3 coats of hair.
Buy her box of medical gloves. Still get off like a Rocky. Oh yeah, I'll have to go over and see her all gloved up. Are you ready for your examination?
Oh my god. You know, under different circumstances, she might have been nice. But you press that button with the other one, and she got this one all biased towards you. And
Oh, my
how
wife.
did you find that button so quick?
So
That's what I
so
want
so
to
my
know.
wife's in there telling her, right? Don't take no gruff from him. Don't take no shit from him at all. If he gives you shit or he tells you something and you think that it's just off the wall, you come and tell me. I'll fix it for you.
Oh my god. The-
Oh, it's
See?
like wow. And my granddaughters happen to be staying in the room my wife's telling me about it, right? And my granddaughter put her, that's right. If grandpa does something stupid, you come and tell us.
So Z, were you gonna drop the link? You want me to drop it for you?
Oh, hey, it's up to you. Hey, bro,
Hey,
you
Z,
dropped the link. Hey, did you notice what we're in, bro?
did you notice this? Yeah, I noticed we're in the Twitch we share. Hey, if
No,
I
what
go,
platform are we on, bro? What are we
we're
using for our streaming tool?
we're using the yard.
Yeah, I might as well use the last of the yard before the 28th.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
So, and I'm still getting used to Restream. And Restream it's got some issues, bro. It
Yeah,
really
I
does.
know. So to me, so does Streamlab. I'm trying to get a hold of our buddy Gump because I know he uses Streamlabs, and I think he's used. You're the StreamYard guy now,
You know,
but on the
I think
Streamlab, I need to get a hold of South Bama Gump. If you hear me, get a hold of me. I need to talk to you, bro.
hey, I think Fusion uses Streamlabs too.
Yeah,
I
well,
think. But I don't know. I don't understand all the collab things, man.
that's
I'm
what
not a
that
program.
that's what I need to I need to talk to my buddy Gump because
If
me
we
and him
don't
can
see
sit.
you in the future, Z, I guess we know what happened. Yes.
If she comes outside with a shovel, you know what's going to happen. Hi.
If you see me looking like Timu Tommy Chung with a giant fucking horn stuck in my head, you will know that I did an oopsie.
It's not going to be a horn.
Oh no, it'll be a knife sticking out, man.
No,
Or a rolling pin.
It's going to be a rolling pin sticking out of the top
Oh,
of your head.
dude. See,
Oh, I just gave myself an idea for an animation. I'm going to have to go work on something. God, I gotta remember which program that is.
Oh,
where I can
yeah,
take a
bro.
Face shot.
I
can
would
take
like.
a face shot.
I
can take-
want to see your animation.
I have, dude.
I
Not
want to see your animation. You promised me an animation.
I know
And
it's
I've been
coming.
waiting and waiting and waiting. I gave you 4 animations. I want to see your
Okay,
animation.
I wasn't expecting the Weed Angel today. I wonder what's wrong. Yeah, I will get on that.
Can you play it real quick before you leave?
Which one?
I wanted to see the animation that you made that you promised me.
Oh, the captcha?
Whatever you want to call it, man. This is Broke Fission's second attempt at animation with kinetic typography. And call it right, Broke. It's not captcha. It's kinetic typography. It's the animation of words.
Okay. Well, we'll see if we survive through playing this. We should be able to.
Oh, we should. Oh, so
If
why not?
we're on your channel, we get away with more.
Well, if it goes down, if the screen goes black, oh well. Hey, just say who this is first. Introduce
This is my work of Teddy Swims the Door. I did kinetic typography. Why is it doing this? Hang on a sec. Why is it messing?
Why? Somewhere over the rainbow. There you go, Broke. It's ready now. OMG. Give you 10 stars, man.
For my first one, that was for my
That
second
was
one.
pretty fucking good. I liked how you played with it. I liked how you brought the words to life. I liked that most of it was synced up. I really liked it, Broke.
Yeah,
It was
I actually noticed some unsyncing tonight, but it's like second try. But I really liked how there's certain parts where I just worked on it till I got those words.
Wow, bro, that's a surprise. I am very surprised.
I took one out of your playbook of moving the words around to really get people to pay attention to them, and I did the full size thing on the main line tonight. I saved my life by by showing you the door.
I really liked that when you started rearranging. I thought it was just going across the bottom like a kicker, right? But then when you started moving them around, I was fucking impressed, dude. Now, how long did that take you to do that?
I'm new at this. I worked on it, and then it wasn't good enough for about 20 minutes, and then I went back. It wasn't good enough, and I just said, I'm just going to slow down, and I'm going to play with this, make certain parts bigger, move them around. At first, I had to figure out what I used to do that CapCut. You have to uncheck a box that says make everything the same. So, and then you're not moving everything to the same spot. You're moving each part of the words around. I got about 45 minutes, maybe an hour into it,
See, if you hold down Control and your left mouse button, right, your normal mouse button, and you click all the orange boxes all the way down through, it programs them all at the same. If you had, that's why that check mark is there. So if you want
Yeah,
to take the whole thing and you want to just go down through, just hold down your control key and click your mouse, and you go down through, and they'll all turn out the same. They'll all be animated.
yeah.
They have a new feature now, broke. There's a brand new feature now. Now, when you do it, right, it brings up different colors and different styles of text.
You got to remember, you're on pro, I'm on free.
Oh no, they just released it for the free version today.
Oh, cool. I'll have to go back and look at with another song. I did
Right.
do. I also did. I'm actually thinking of maybe just like chatting with them, seeing if they'll give me a break,
Well,
or you know,
it's
it
10
never
bucks.
hurts to ask.
That's
Oh,
true.
it's 89 a year. If it's cheaper if you do a year, and I'm just gonna ask, can you make this cheaper for me? I mean, I'm having fun with it.
And I like it, man. I like that I was able to teach that to you. You know, and there's other things that I can show you that you're not even scratching the surface on. CapCut is a beautiful beginner editor
Yeah,
for like adding kinetic typography, adding in effects, adding in, you know, it's just beautiful. And with
yeah.
the guys out there with the background removers, you can make some outstanding videos in CapCut.
And I do have a poll up in my community chat, like you suggested, and that was version 2 of the song that I did. I did it twice. I did the same song twice, took the same song, 2 different versions. I like what I did with this version better.
I like that too. I really like that, Brooke. And now that they're introducing for the free people, because the free people asked for this, right? Because it was part of the pro model. Is now when you upload a song, right? Before you go to the animation, you can actually pick out the model and the color of the text that you want to use. It comes up complete
Yeah,
with just samples all the way down through, man.
I'll be playing with that more. I barely looked around in it. I got into what I was doing. I knew what I wanted to do. I used a karaoke version that is part of the pro, but for some reason I'm able to use it. I'm not going to question it. It let me.
Oh, and by the way, Bob was not done AI. Only the voice was done, and that was done by 11 Labs.
Cool. Hey, I actually has
Well,
company.
I just wanted to let you know that was not AI, people.
All right.
Go ahead.
Well, I got company, and he wants to road trip into town for Chinese food.
Oh, that's cool. Well, as
So,
I said, this is just a short stream. I was talking about the homeless. Probably after you leave, I'm just going to end it, bro.
all right. Well, I hate to leave you up here, but I don't want to ignore.
Oh no, yeah.
You don't
Hey.
ignore him.
So
never
you got
ignore
center
your
stage, man. You got center
Hey
stage.
guys, when you're out there, you see somebody on the side of the road. This is also Suicide Prevention Month. Go talk to somebody if you see him down and out. You could save a life. You could you could be helping a homeless person. You could be helping somebody that might not be homeless but is having the worst day ever. If you see somebody that looks like they need to talk, please go talk to them. We are still in fire season in most of the western United States. If you have go camping and have a campfire, please use water, bring a shovel. Water, stir. If you can't put the back of your hand in there and not burn it, it's not out. And you could cause a problem later on by reignition, as it's called. So please think about what you're doing. Let's not be stupid. Let's try to help some people and give some food to your local food bank. How'd I do, Z?
I think that you did fucking awesome, bro.
All right, you're full screen, bro.
All right. So I'm bidding
right.
you all an adieu. Au revoir. I'm just going to shut the fucking stream off. But I'm going to play a couple songs on the way out. You guys have a good night. Hey, thanks for the people who came in. As I said, I don't care if I get 1 viewer or 1,000,000 viewers, man. It matters not to me. As long as my friends come in, they say hi to me. That's all that matters, man. If I can bring a smile to your face today, I'm going to fucking do it. Broke fishing. You have a good night, my friend. And we're out with this, man.
I will, and I will see you later.
All right, man.
The devil went to Jamaica. He was looking to sell some weed. He was doing fine. They were standing in line. It was excellent weed indeed. When he came across this young man who was likewise peddling pot, and the devil slid down the beach to the kid and said, "Boy, let me tell you what. I guess you kind of figured I'm a reefer head, of course. And after all this time, I guess that I'm a connoisseur of sorts. Now, your stuff smells okay, but this could tranquilize a horse. I'll bet $1 million in cash against your stash, 'cause I think mine's better than yours." The boy said, "My name's Johnny, and you ain't smoked nothing yet. One hit of this grass will kick your ass. You got yourself a bet. Johnny, roll a ball of hash and make sure it's the bomb, 'cause the devil's got the kind of stuff they smoked in Vietnam. You'll get 1 million smackaroos in cash if you can cope, but if you can't, the devil will get your dope." The devil packed a bong with a little Acapulco gold, and resin flew from his fingertips as he fired up his bowl. He filled that chamber all the way, and he took a mighty hit. And as they passed it back and forth, it gave them both a coughing fit. Damn! When the bowl was finished, Johnny said, "Hey man, that stuff was great, but fill your lungs with some of this and prepare to vegetate. Cannabis sativa, sweet Mary Jane. The devil's in the backyard frying his brain. Zigzag filled with a diggity dank. Hold on tight, it'll hit you like a tank." The devil nodded off because he knew that he was stoned, and he asked if he could buy an ounce of the stuff that Johnny owned. Johnny said, "Devil, just come on back if you ever want to catch a buzz. I done told you once, you son of a bitch, mine's the best there ever was." And they fired up doobies one by one. Ain't it gonna stop till the bag is done. Green as a bullfrog, sticky as glue. Granny, do you get high? Yes, I do.
I see a red door. I want it painted black. No colors anymore. I want them to turn black. I see the girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. I see